your computer's running painfully slow and you have tons of pop-ups. Every time you go to a website, it takes you to some other website. What's up with that? You might have a virus. Watch this video and we'll show you what I do anytime that I have to remove a virus. Hello and welcome to PC Simplest. My name is Zach and today we're talking about getting rid of viruses. I'm going to show you one method that I use to get rid of viruses, and I'm going to provide a link below, and when you click on that link, it's going to take you to this Surfright webpage. And now you can see my screen. So as we get to the Surfright screen, we're going to download a program called Hitman Pro. This is what I use for everything. Anytime I have a virus or I'm on a customer's computer and I think they're infected, I pull up Hitman Pro. I use a lot of different tools too, but I need to make a living too, so I'm just going to show you kind of this one basic tool that I use that really does a pretty fantastic job. Anyway, what you're going to want to do is make sure that you know if you have a 32-bit or 64-bit operating system, and you can do that by usually going to your Start menu, and if you right-click on your computer, for Windows 8 it says this PC, but it'll say computer, something like that. And I need to practice what I preach here. Hang on. So right click on that, do properties, and when properties comes up, you'll see the system type. System type will either say 32-bit or 64-bit. So now that we know what type of operating system we have, we're just going to go ahead and click our download now 64-bit. If you had 32-bit, obviously you should do the download for the 32-bit. So anyway, go ahead and click this link, and you're going to see it's going to start downloading. So we're going to let it go through that process right now, and it's fairly quick download. Cut video. So now that our download's finished, we're going to go ahead and just double click it to open it up. And yeah, we can allow it to make some modifications. And here we go, Hitman Pro, nice cool green screen. And you'll see here it has a buy now option. We'll talk about that at the end of this video. Anyway, what we're going to do now is just go ahead and click next. And we like all these settings right here. It says, yes, create a copy of Hitman Pro so I can regularly scan this computer. Absolutely, you can do a one-time thing and it'll just do it one time, won't install anything. That's all right too, but I love this program. I keep it on my computers all the time. So anyway, we're just going to click next. And then it's going to take us to this screen where it's going to say scanning your computer. This part may take a while. So right now it's going to go through a bunch of cookies and all that stuff. Always a great time. And I know that my computer that I'm scanning this on is not infected with anything. Maybe I'll get surprised, but I did a scan right before I did this. But anyway, you see this blue area here, and I'm kind of outlining it here with my mouse. You see how it's all nice and blue and whatever. If you are infected with a virus, that area will instantly go red. I mean, it will just turn red like that. And basically, Hitman Pro will find malware, it will find Trojans, it will find rootkits, it finds all types of stuff. And it's great. It works fantastic. It works, I would say, probably 95% of the time. Anytime I've ever used it, it's cleaned everything up. Obviously, there's another percentage there, 5% so, where it doesn't work, and you may need to call somebody in for a little bit more help. But for this program right here, you get a one-time trial right here, basically. Not one time, because you get 31 days for free once you register it. So say you find a virus on your computer, you'll click next. It's going to ask you to register your email with it, which, whatever, go ahead and do it. It's a great program. And you'll have 31 days for free. It'll remove the virus for you free one time. It'll remove whatever viruses you have on there for free one time. After that, it's $25 a year. You can't beat that. $25 a year. No antivirus software. Let me repeat that. No antivirus software is 100% effective. That's right. It's not. You can spend $1 million on it, and I bet you another $1 million you would still get a virus. Guaranteed. This program, Again, may not be 100% effective, but it will remove your viruses. And given time, it scans everything off to the cloud. So the Surfright company, they're based out of the Netherlands. They do a fantastic job of keeping up to date on all the newest malware, viruses, trojans, etc. And they get it out in the cloud, so it'll scan against it. Anything that it sees suspicious or whatnot, it'll scan it out to that cloud. And if it says, oh, that's a virus, bam, gets marked, and then it'll delete it for you. You cannot beat that. Not for $25 a year. You can go and spend, $60 a year or whatever on Norton, and it's not going to be 100% effective. I mean, I see people that have Norton, and they're like, why am I getting a virus? I paid for Norton. Well, it's not 100% effective. You're going to get viruses. I mean, there's people that make a killing off of doing this. So Surfright is a great company. They release a great product that I'm telling you about. I mean, this is what I use on everybody's computer. Anytime they say, oh, I might have a virus, well, use Hitman Pro. Let me know. If that doesn't work, then call me. That's kind of my go-to. Use Hitman Pro. It works. It's effective. I vouch for it every single day. If you have any questions about Hitman Pro, feel free to hit me up. I'm glad to answer any questions that I can. If you are having more problems after using Hitman Pro, well, you may have a pretty serious infection on your hands, and maybe Hitman Pro just won't work. I mean, that happens too. I mean, these people, like I said, they're out here, they're making a living by infecting your computer. How are they doing that? Well, they can be stealing all of your info. They could be stealing your documents, your files. They could be using your machine to do malicious things that you don't even know about. We won't get into that, but that happens. I mean, it happens on a daily basis, and it's very unfortunate. But like I said, Surfright's a great company that made a great product to help you. So, give it the one-time, trial that you have here for 31 days. I'm sure it'll remove whatever viruses you have. And then, when that trial wears out, pay the $25 for 1 year. Go download like AVG for free, or, whatever antivirus software you want that's free, download it. It's fine. It'll be effective. You can pay for Norton, and it's not going to be any more useful than any free antivirus software you have. But this program right here, that's the real deal. This is kind of how you get rid of them. So obviously, like I said, nothing here. There's nothing to see. There's no viruses. I don't have anything. But if you did, like I said, that area that I outlined with my mouse would turn red, and then you'd hit next and say blah, 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 blah. And you would do activate free license. I don't want to activate my free license because it didn't find any viruses, so there's no point in me activating my license because I don't want to use it up. Say one day I get a virus, then I'll activate my free license. But what you would do if you had that virus is just click on activate free license. You'd put in your email address and you'd hit OK, and then you'd hit next, and then it would remove all the viruses, and then it would reboot your computer, and you should be good to go. Like I said, there's a lot more to it sometimes than that, but I'm not going to go over all that with you. I'm just going to tell you this is going to be pretty much 95% effective on removing any viruses that you will have. If you have questions, like I said, feel free to hit me up. As always, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I greatly appreciate it. And if you can, share my videos. Share this video. Get this out there. I appreciate it. Thank you.